I'm originally from Columbus, Georgia, but we moved to Delaware due to the military when I was in elementary school. I learned about HBCUs when I was in high school from doing a debutante program, and that's when I got introduced to HBCUs. Went on my first college tour back in 11th grade, and being at a predominantly white high school, I knew that I wanted to go to HBCU. In high school, I participated in marching band all 4 years. I played the clarinet my first 3 years, and then I did color guard my last year in high school. I was also in Business Professionals of America, so it got me more excited to be interested in the business program of college. And I also participated in basketball for doing basketball manager, and I did Delta Gems, which is a debutante program, which is growing and empowering myself successfully to be prepared for life. I was quiet in high school. Actually, the people that go to my college at Del State, some from my high school, I don't really talk to. I don't talk to a lot of people from my high school because a lot of people either went far away, didn't do anything, or they went to University of Delaware, which is the other popular school in Delaware. But yeah, I didn't really talk to many people from. I don't really talk to that many people from high school still, but there are a few still at Bell State. I chose the HBCU over PWI because when I lived in Georgia, I went to all black elementary school. In my class, there was only two white students, and coming to Delaware and being predominantly white area, predominantly white school. My 12th grade year, I was the only black girl in my English class. It made me feel less important, and I knew at the HBCU you would get more attention because there's more history there. It was built for African Americans to get an education, and I wanted to feel like I had someone backing me up and a support system. I decided to become a student at Delaware State University because I lived in Delaware already. I knew I wanted to go to a HBCU, and it was right here. It's in state, so that meant it would be cheaper. But also, I actually wanted to go to Norfolk State, but I didn't want to pay the out of price fees. And then my dad was getting sick, and I wanted to be close to home, but also go to a HBCU. So it just worked out. And they also have a great business program. Overcoming my nervousness, I think my first 2 years was still I was very shy. I was a quiet person. I didn't do a lot my first 2 years of college. So I had to join different organizations, start getting involved. I stayed in the advisement center for in College of Business to get advice, and she was like, join this, join that. So I started joining different things, talking to people, and then group projects actually helped me because it showed me how to work with others and actually make friends from that. So just getting advice from people. I consider myself extremely more outgoing than before. I My first 2 years of college, no one knew me. Well, people knew me, but I was just quiet. I didn't talk to anyone, and it was probably from actually having a coming into college, being in a relationship. So I was more tied down. And then after we broke up, I started doing more, started talking to more people, making more friends, and getting out and going to more events on campus. I chose management information systems as my major because I'm very interested in computers and technology, but I also like the business side of things because in high school I was in Business Professionals of America. I was taking classes like web design, programming that were related to it. So at first I was going to just do management, and then after talking to an alumni from Delaware State, she recommended me do management information systems because she said it's the perfect mixture between technology and business as far as you get that equal balance. You know how it pretty much operates a business, how it makes things better, and you also get the technology side of things. Her name is Dawn Robinson. I want to say she graduated in 2006 or 2005. I think it was 2006 or 7. Some professors that's leaving the most impression on me right now, actually, she's a professor slash an advisor. She's an assistant dean to the students, but she was my professor for professional development too. Her name is Lisa Dunning, and she's actually working on her doctorate. And she's left the most impression on me because in her class, she pretty much described how like she works at a HBCU because she cares about us. She wants us to be successful, and like she would like pretty much preach to us in class about how some people aren't taking it serious. Like, where are you gonna be after you graduate? Like, what's your purpose of being here? And like she's the one that pushed me to like apply for internships and apply for conferences. That way that I would be out there in the world, get experience. And I really appreciate her because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing the internship that I just started on Friday. And I can't thank her enough for all that she does. Like, some people just think, oh, like, we're just in class. Like, the class is only one credit, but at the same time, she's preparing us for the real world, for being professional, how to dress. Like, if you didn't come to class, dress professionally, shoes, anything, you weren't allowed in class. And she's just trying to prepare us and wants us to be great students. And it's like you get that nurturing at college. Well, I only did it one day. It's every Friday of the month, well, every Friday of the week till April. So it's with Barclay Card US under Barclays, the international credit card company and banking. So I like it so far. It seems very interesting. The people are very laid back. So I'm excited because I'm ready to learn a lot. This is going to be my third internship, so I'm excited. I want to say my experience today, I think Delaware State is a great school, especially the business program. And at Delaware State for College of Business, I'm actually a part of the Student Advisory Council. I'm currently the president for the Student Advisory Council for College of Business. And being able to go through the process of getting accreditation, because every 5 years they have to go through getting reaccredited for AACSB. So it showed me like how much work that they put into the school, and also outside of just College of Business, career services has helped me so much. And being able to like talk to counselors and people that work in student affairs, it really means a lot to me because like I can see from the advisors, the faculty and staff how much work they put in, and like after like looking at the news and seeing like how our rankings are getting higher and higher within the HBCU list, it shows that work is being done not only just from the faculty but also through the students, because we're working hard with them because they're pushing us to work harder. And I think with our new president, Dr. Harry Williams, he's actually doing a very great job with like the Aspire scholarships that he's pushing out there. So it's helping a lot. The best person I would like to say to know career services is Lisa Parker. Well, she just got married recently, so now it's Lisa Moody. So she's over career services, but the other person is Miss Felicia Dorman. So she started, I want to say like in 2011. So she's been taking on more roles within career services also. But Miss Parker has helped me so much. So I can't thank her enough. Also, like she's helped me so much. Like if I need something, like I'll talk to her. Like she'll personally call me. Like if she feels that I can do something, so she's the best person to reach out to. Hmm. So Delaware doesn't have a lot to offer, but around the area, the best places, restaurants to eat. Probably Chipotle. We just got Chipotle recently. A lot of students like going to Chipotle. It's right there. It's across the street, and it's very convenient. It's walking distance. And also Applebee's because they have happy hours, and then the late night happy hours, half off appetizers, half, and then drink specials. But we're a dry campus, so but half off appetizers. And Buffalo Wild Wings, not too far, and then Fridays, and Olive Garden, and Red Lobster. But there's nothing too special. We have a hibachi. They have great sushi. I love sushi, but I mean, you have to be a sushi person, and they cook right in front of you. And there's also a Thai restaurant and another place. I don't know what kind of food it is. It's like a mixture between like Indian, Middle Eastern food, but it's called Kebab Corner, and they have a great buffet special. Their food is unique, different. It's like different types of Middle Eastern, Indian type of food, but it's really good. And to add, our campus just got an Chick-fil-A and a Subway on campus, brand new this semester. They just finished. They're actually giving out free chicken biscuits this morning, so we're excited about that. My proudest moment at Delaware State was actually being able to get a co-op. My proudest moment at Delaware State is, I have a few. Well, one of my moments I'm never going to forget is actually being in coronation. I joined this organization, which pretty much broke me out of my shell. I joined Investment Club. So it's a club within the College of Business, but it's open to all students. And we learn about financial literacy, how to invest, the stock market, bonds, and everything. Like, I'm not a finance major, but it's very interesting. And so actually I got Miss Investment Club, so I got to be in coordination for that. And it was a great experience meeting different people on the campus and also interacting with the Royal Court. And they were very sweet people, like Miss DSU, my junior year. I loved her. Her name was Erica Grant. She was the sweetest Miss DSU in the world. Like, she was just the most nicest person you'll ever meet. So that was one of my proudest moments, being able to be a part of that. I haven't pledged or anything, so I want to. I really want to. Hopefully, this is my last semester, so I'm praying that it happens. They should have one this semester. I don't really want to say because I think you're not supposed to say, but I don't know. Can I say? But I just pray it comes back. If it does, you'll see me in a few months coming out. So I may be absent from Twitter, but I know we have a lot of lines coming out this semester. A lot of lines are coming back, so it's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see what it brings because there was just an interest meeting tonight for one of the fraternities, so we're going to see how it all comes out. I'm pretty sure there's going to be about 5 probates this semester. I feel that I'm positively active on campus. I'm involved in Student Advisory Council for College of Business. I'm in Investment Club. I'm in Accounting and Finance Club. And I'm also in the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. For National Society of Collegiate Scholars, I'm the, almost forgot my position. I'm the social media vice president for that. So I'm responsible for the Facebook page. I email members, get a lot of information out, and I think that helps me in regards to my major, just interacting with people, email etiquette, and trying to get people involved. Student Advisory Council means a lot to me because I'm like I'm part of the body that represents College of Business and how students feel, and I also get to interact with people that's high up in College of Business. I get to meet with the dean, assisting different advisors and professors. So it gets your face out there. And then also being in clubs, you get to be a part of like SGA in a way because you get to go to their meetings. You know what events are about to come on. So it's like we all have we have a student leadership institute meeting like, every month, and so it's like different officers from different organizations meet and plan out their events, and some collab with others. So it really helps me get out to meet a lot of different people and actually like let people know like I'm here if you need help. So it helps me get mentees also. So like if anyone needs a mentor, like I'm there for them. So for new incoming fresh women and men, I would like to say know why you're at college. College is a fun experience. You're gonna have fun, but also know the real reason you're there. This is not just like, oh, I'm away from home. I have all the freedom in the world. You're here for a purpose because it's only 4 years. Some may take longer. Some may finish faster. But know your purpose. Don't get out here and act wild. Make sure you interact, network, intern as much as you can. Find any opportunity you can. Make sure you are surrounded by the right people because you can get yourself out of a messy situation if you're messing with messy people. Know who you can like. Not everyone is going to be your friend. Just because, hey, da da da. No, everyone is not your friend. There's people that's not going to like you. But make sure like you're building relationships, positive relationships, meeting with your advisors, knowing the classes that you need to take so you won't fall behind, and also building relationships with your professors because they care about you. They want to see you succeed. No professor likes giving bad grades from my experience personally. They want to see you succeed. So build relationships and go to class. The yard is conveniently located in the middle of campus. It's pretty much between the freshman dorms and another dining hall, Conrad, and pretty much the library. It's like its own spot on campus. So it's between all the freshman dorms in a way. And it's just this big plot of grass, and everyone has their own plot, and sidewalks are decorated. It's very beautiful, and they have different events out there, like they'll be barbecuing. Sometimes they have flag football, ManHunt. It's very nice. I think it's very beautiful. Manhunt is a game that they play outside. We're actually playing that tomorrow for, I think it's tomorrow or, yeah, we're playing that tomorrow for Welcome Back Week. But Manhunt is pretty much like a game where you just go outside and you're like pretty much trying to catch someone. It's just, we get bored in Delaware, so it's just some game. I don't know who made it up, but it's very fun. You go hunt people. Historical places, like no one really talks about it, but I would say like I feel that a lot of buildings have history. Like the Science Center building means a lot to me because it's named after one of the presidents, Dr. Luna Mistral. And I had the pleasure of meeting someone in his family from when I used to work at Lowe's, and he's done a lot for that campus. He's also one of the reasons one of the fraternities were able to get chartered there and start a chapter. So I say like different buildings have history, and as far as that, I know there's like a lot of different plants and trees on campus that have history. Like they'll be named after certain things. I have not heard any ghost stories about anything. Like I've never heard. No one ever talks about that. Like I've never heard any ghost stories about anything at Del State. So I had a few firsts. My first job interviews, I just actually just got a job offer, so that's great. But going to conferences, being able to meet people from other HBCUs, so it was like in high school I went to like BPA conferences. It's just to say Delaware, But in college, I went to the Thurgood Marshall College Fund Conference in New York City. I went to the Monsanto Student Leadership Event Conference in St. Louis. And I also went to the HBCU Career Development Marketplace Conference. And I'm so happy just to go on all of those. From going to the Monsanto Conference, I was meeting people from HBCUs from University of Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and I still talk to people from there to this day. People from Prairie View University, Prairie View A&M, Alabama A&M, Alabama AAMU, and like I still interact with these people, so it's just been really great, and it gave me the chance to get a co-op with my Monsanto, so I was out there for 8 months. I was only supposed to be out there for 6, but I got extended. Working hard work pays off, so I'm very appreciative for that. In Thurgood Marshall, I was able to get my first real job interview, so I just got my job offer in December, and I accepted it, so I'm excited. And my first time going on trips, I started doing more for homecoming weekend. Me and my friends went to Howard because they have the Yard Fest, and everyone loves Howard, so you have to go out there and visit. So my freshman year, I lost my father, which was very hard. That was difficult for me, and it's he died that Saturday. So that was the hardest thing I ever faced in college, losing a parent. So after that, I still went to class the next week after it happened. It was just I just talked to my professors, let them know what was going on, because my dad instilled in me to be strong. So it's I think it comes from what kind of person you are. Being that my parents raised me to go through situations, be strong. He was in the army, so it's he's always been tough on me anyway. So it's I had to hold it up for myself and for my family. So going through that, I was able to just let me focus. My dad was I just want to make sure my kids are successful. I want to see them graduate high school. He lived to see he saw my brother doing well off, and he saw me in college. So it was just I know that I want to make him proud. So my thing was I look at the big picture, and I think I just been like that for a long time. I always look at the big picture, and I know someone would love to have my worst day. So that's how I live. Someone would love to have my worst day, so I'm not going to complain. I'm going to push through it. And that second semester, my freshman year after my dad died, I was able to get a 3.8. So I just say you can get through anything. Also having faith and praying. So my faith is so strong. 2 sentences that I would say to you coming after me. I would say to them, never give up. Never give up. Don't let anything hold you back. And you are the future. You are going to be successful. So push through anything. You are able to succeed in life, and stay strong. Thank you for your time. I appreciate the opportunity. I would like to add, going to HBCU is very important for African Americans. It's been truly a great experience. They're going to help you. You're going to get things that you wouldn't get at a PWI. So I highly recommend any African American student or minority to attend an HBCU. But yeah. And I would like to thank you all for your time. It's been great. Teen Natural. So my freshman year, right after my dad, my roommate, my freshman year, she said, I don't use chemicals in my hair. I was like, what? She's lying. Because the hair was so beautiful and long. So I was just let me try it out. My hair started breaking off. So I was just let me see what it's about. I'm going to just look up natural things. And then I fell in love with different websites and blogs, and YouTube have videos for days about natural hair. So I'm oh my goodness. I was I never really knew that I could wear my hair straight or curly, or like that my hair was gonna look good. So I just wanted to see what my natural hair texture would be like. And I love being natural. It's very different. It's very, you can do so much with it. Diversity. All right, thank you. You all have a blessed day.